War begins in Black Sea. Russian jet intercept 3 American warship win operation in Black Sea. Russian Su-24 Flanker combat jet flew low over the destroyer USS Donald Cook, while missile-toting Su-30SM Flanker multirole fighters and mobile coastal defense missile systems undertook high-profile drills. In the latest series of encounters between the U.S. Navy and the Russian military in the Black Sea. All this comes amid what is reportedly the largest the U.S. Navy deployment to the region in years, involving two Arleigh Burke class destroyers, the USS Donald Cook, DDG-75, and the USS Porter, DDG-78, as well as a replenishment tanker to support them. The incident involving the Su-24 and the USS Donald Cook took place in international waters yesterday, January 31, 2021, according to the U.S. Navy, whose 6th Fleet posted a video on Twitter. It was not immediately clear whether the Su-24 that overflew the USS Donald Cook was a Su-24M strike aircraft, which can be armed with anti-ship missiles and other guided munitions, or an unarmed Su-24MR reconnaissance variant, which are regularly used to keep tabs on other countries' naval assets in the Black Sea and elsewhere. The latest incident is not the first time that Russian aircraft have buzzed an American destroyer in the Black Sea in recent years. For example, the same thing happened to the USS Ross in May 2015. On that occasion, Russian media said the warship was forced to leave Russian waters, while the U.S. Navy published a video of the encounter, which again involved a low pass by a Russian Navy Su-24. In the intervening years since the USS Ross incident, USS Donald Cook has also been on the receiving end of a low-level flyby performed by a Russian Su-24. In 2016, the destroyer was in the Baltic Sea when Russian fencers made multiple simulated attack runs on the ship, flying maneuvers described as extremely aggressive. The U.S. Navy has so far issued no formal public complaint about the latest low-level flyby, although the behavior of Russian military aircraft in the region has been criticized in the past. Last August, a Russian Su-27 Flanker fighter jet performed a potentially dangerous maneuver in front of a U.S. Air Force B-52H bomber flying over the Black Sea. Earlier last year, the U.S. accused Russian fighters of multiple unsafe intercepts of the U.S. Navy P-8A Poseidon maritime patrol aircraft over the eastern Mediterranean. For its part, Moscow has also lodged complaints about the U.S. military activity close to its borders. Buzzing of the USS Donald Cook came a day after a rumored simulated attack on the destroyer USS Porter by no fewer than 6 Russian jets, although this has not been confirmed by either the U.S. Navy or Russia. On this occasion, it is alleged that Su-24Ms, together with Su-30SM Flanker and Su-34 fullback strike aircraft, plus Su-27 Flanker escort fighters, took part in complex maneuvers over the Black Sea, flying from bases in Crimea and in southern Russia. Meanwhile, on January 27th, the Russian Ministry of Defense posted a video showing Russian Navy Su-30SMs, Su-24Ms, and Su-24MRs taking part in maneuvers over the Black Sea. Defense Ministry said the exercise scenario involved detecting and disabling a simulated enemy warship carrying a sabotage team on board. Unusually, some of the Su-30SMs participating were armed with Kh-31 air-to-surface missiles, known to NATO as a 17 Krypton, which are available in anti-ship and anti-radiation versions, but which are rarely observed in frontline Russian service. The anti-ship Kh-31A version has a maximum range of 31 miles and its ramjet power plant accelerates it to a speed of Mach 3.5 at high altitude or Mach 1.8 at sea level. This weapon's impressive performance has seen it being used in the past by the US Navy, which acquired a version as a high-speed target, a saga you can read more about here. Russian Ministry of Defense video ended with footage of one of the Black Sea Fleet's 3 K-60 BAL coastal defense missile batteries forward deployed somewhere in Crimea. Designated SSC-6 Senai by NATO, the BAL is a subsonic missile, broadly similar to the American Harpoon, and has a range of 75 miles. Each BAL launch vehicle can carry 8 missiles, and a pair of launch vehicles can deliver a 16-missile volley against their target. It seems very probable that the video of the exercise was intended to reinforce the fact that the presence of the Black Sea Fleet ensures that the region is home to one of the largest concentrations of anti-ship missile capabilities in the world. It be called upon, air-launched, surface-launched, and coastal defense missiles could transform nearly the whole of the confined Black Sea into a super anti-ship missile engagement zone at short notice. In fact, this kind of threat was explicitly referred to by the U.S. Navy in a release about the entry of the USS Porter into the Black Sea, which described the ultimate goal of these latest operations being to refine joint air defense procedures to better defend the U.S. Navy ships. Navy maneuvers in the Black Sea commenced on January 23, when the USS Donald Cook began its northbound transit from the Mediterranean Sea to the Black Sea, before being joined by the USS Porter that entered the Black Sea on January 28. This is, according to the Breaking Defense website, largest the U.S. Navy presence in the Black Sea in 3 years. Notable in light of the potential missile threat is the fact that both the destroyers have been equipped with ram point defense systems, primarily intended for use against anti-ship cruise missiles, as well as their Phalanx 6, for operations in very high threat areas.